to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, July 26, 2022. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. During a speech, Alibaba founder Jack Ma was once quoted as saying, "Opportunity lies in the place where complaints are," which is essentially his way of saying that the key to success lies in a person's ability to solve problems. And if there's one thing that we've learned about Shaun Clarida throughout the course of his career, it's that he doesn't just take advantage of opportunities, he creates them. With all the talk about Derek Lunsford leaving the 212 to jump into the open, the one thing you don't tend to hear in those conversations is how big of an opportunity it would be for someone inside the division to step up and assume that role. And for someone like Shaun, who's made a career out of maximizing every single opportunity he gets, something like this would be low-hanging fruit. Winners have a unique ability to find ways to get the job done, and if the opportunity for him to do it is there, you can bet your bottom dollar that he's going to take it. I know there's a certain segment of the population that believes you shouldn't have an ego, and that you should always be humble and not speak with conviction. But I've got news for you. In order for anyone to achieve something great, they've got to have a little bit of ego. To be great, you have to believe in yourself and your ability to make it, despite whatever the circumstances you might be dealing with at the time. So if I'm Jeremy Buendia, and I'm in the midst of trying to get back to being one of the best in the business at my craft, and right now I'm embracing my ego, because I know that I have to believe beyond any shadow of a doubt that I'm capable of doing it. And as long as he's willing to embrace that thought process, it's only a matter of time before everything else falls into place. And since we're already talking about shaking things up in the men's physique division, this seemed like the perfect time to jump right into this new update from Jeremy Potvin. A few days ago, Jeremy's camp released this new Czech video where we see the former top 3 Olympia finisher showcasing some of the best conditioning that we've seen from him in years. At one point, not too long ago, there was some talk about Jeremy making the switch over to classic physique, which would have been a major transition given the current state of that division. But now that he is back in the fold in a division that he's called home for his entire career and looking as good as he ever has, it makes the race for the top spot in the division all that much more competitive. And if he's even better now than he was before, there's no telling what effect that might have once these guys start battling it out. I know that we've talked before about how important nonverbal communication is, but some things are worth repeating because the majority of the information we communicate with other people comes from our actions and our body language. So with that being said, what do you think the message behind these new update photos from William Bonac is? Typically, we don't see mid-season updates like this from William. His MO usually consists of him being quiet for long stretches during the season and then ramping up the noise as he starts getting closer to the Arnold and the Olympia. So for him to be posting updates now in the middle of July, when he's still months and months away from stepping on stage, seems like it's his way of trying to send a message. The Conqueror is coming on strong down the stretch, which means that there are a whole lot of other people out there who better be ready for the fight. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.